Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer and I'm playing Dungeon Universalis. So we are here in this city, oh my goodness, I cannot even read that, Varin I guess, something like that. Over here, in the kingdom of Alania. So, and our goal is, I don't know, maybe to enter the palace of that city and kind of steal loot from inside the treasure chamber there. And we had a massive fight right at the start. That took some of our resources, but I kind of avoided resting for the moment because I want to save time. And so the barbarian has a little bit damaged, is a little wounded, but it's not too bad. And the others are okay because the physician treated the celestial here, who had also, I think, 3 wounds. He was in a bad shape, or she. But now I want to push on here, and we discovered the kitchen here. But yeah, now I think I'm not quite sure I want to go here or here. It probably doesn't really matter. I think for now I'm going to move here. So let's check if the door has a trap. And it does. Okay. So let's see. We got to draw one of these trap cards. It says distraction. Use this card. Oh, wait a second. Here. The hero must pass a perception test. If he does, the trap is negated. If he falls, he takes 3 damage dice. As he is damaged by several blades. -2 penalty. Okay, so that means 2 points go away here. And then, let's see. Got a perception test. And I'm really thinking, okay, now I have it, the great shield. I'm really thinking about getting rid of the shield and the elven sword and using instead the bow. Okay, so because this gives me the -1 perception, which is a problem. But then again, I got the hunter, I got the eagle eye and the cat. So that's a +3 on perception. It's a +2, so I got to do a perception test basically without any modifiers because that says -2. That's going to be hard. I need a 10 here. Very unlikely. Okay, that didn't work out. So that means I take 3 damage dice. So I got an armor of 4. Okay, so I take 2 wounds. Okay, anyway, there's nothing we can do, so we move into the next room now. And let's see what we get. Okay, that is a medium room, and well, I wish to find a door out here, but okay, for now it's okay, I guess. We gotta draw 2 furniture cards, beds, and empty, so beds in here. And then we gotta roll if we're gonna have an encounter. And we do indeed have an encounter. And that is a special creature. So let's see what that is. Gotta add 2. That's a 3. That's a paladin with a mace. And I think if the special creature, wait a second, here. I thought somewhere it says gotta roll again or something. If the creature is the only one in that section, roll the scenario again, exactly. Okay, so we got a paladin with a mace. Okay, that's it. So just this single guy. Nice. Okay, so this is here the kitchen, and we'll be getting out of the kitchen basically and enter this bedroom area here. There's the bed, and then here is the paladin. And it says he has a mace, which is a little odd because here on the card it doesn't say that a paladin may have a mace, but of course in this game it's no problem. So we're going to take a mace from here, and we can see the values for the mace on this card. I was too lazy to draw the equipment card from the deck, so I just take this card instead. And okay, so what we're gonna do, and I think he has to pay actually 5 points for this guy. Yeah, and he's down to 27. Yeah, he's pretty powerful. He's an elite, so that is important too. And an elite says, I think he re-rolls the combat die rolls of 1, except if he has a critical failure. Okay, and he's got a chainmail. That's also a massive amount of armor that he has. And then he has a mace, yeah. Okay, well, fair enough. So let's do the perception test. He's got a -1 on perception. I got rid of my shield. I'm going to use the elven bow now instead. So that gives me a +1. So now I got actually the hunter, the cat. That's it. It's not that impressive. The hunter, the cat. So that's +2, right? Yeah. Yeah, all right. So I got a +2 on perception, and this guy has a -1. Okay, so we managed to win. Excellent. And that means I can shoot at this guy right away. So that's my first shot. Let's see how we're doing. I'm not that good. I got a 4 in shooting, so I need a 6, even if I don't do anything. So if I don't move or anything. And he is a little further away, so he's already medium range. So that means it's 4 spaces away. So I need a 7 right now. And I kind of missed. I missed. Okay, well, that's not so good, but okay. And then I think I will move into the room. 2, 3, 4. But stay away from this guy, obviously. And now I'm going to send this guy in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm not going to go into berserker mode here. I'm just going to try to hit. That's an additional point that I can save. I mean, yeah, no, I'm not going to do it. I could use the flashing weapon. I don't know if that paladin is that strong, though, that I want to waste my my spell on that guy. I think I don't. So let's see. Gonna attack him. And that is great, but sadly he's elite, so he can re-roll that 1. Okay, that's it. So he still has a 5, and I got an 8. So that means I win that battle. And that means he has nothing to block. And the mace even gives him a -1 in combat. Alright. So that means I got 6 dice. And the chainmail gives him 5, -2 though, because of my axe. So that means he only has 3 armor. Oh man, was that bad. You know, I'm seriously considering re-rolling that. I'm going to save the fortune. On the other hand, I got 5. I didn't spend anything yet. I'm going to re-roll that, yeah. I think I'm okay here. Is it necessary? No, it's not. Goddamn. No, I'm not going to re-roll that. I'm going to save the fortune and simply give him 2 wounds. It's not that bad. And then the physician moves in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now he attacks. Oh, wow. That's another great roll. Excellent. He can re-roll again the 1, though. And it's again a 1. Okay, great. So that was cool. And that gives me even a... that's a critical. So that gives me another die. So I got 5, and I can subtract 1 with the flail from his armor. So a 4+ is what I need. And that's it. I killed the guy. No, he's wounded. He actually does have 6 life points. So, but he's wounded. That's pretty good. And, you know, I think I'm going to bring the Celestial in. 1, 2, 3, 4. How much? 5, yeah. It has 5. And I'm wondering... I mean, I could attack with the dagger, but that's a bit risky because it's not going to be easy to do the damage with the dagger. I only have 3 damage dice. I don't know if that's so great, and I don't want to get attacked by this guy. So I think I'm actually going to use the light spear. So I'm going to cast the spell against it, against the paladin. So I need a 5. And I have it, and there's nothing he can do against that, so he's simply going to take 4 damage dice against his intelligence, and he has an intelligence of 4. Okay, so yeah, the light spear killed him. Excellent. That was a good combat, not too hard, and that means we can roll 4 dice when we search his body. Oh, that was pretty good. So we found 2 bucks, 1 common item, and 1 potion. So let's see, the common item is Supreme Beer. So +2 to user's courage. I think I want to give that to this guy, and then we have the potion we draw from underneath the deck here. Yeah, that's that one. It's a little hard with with just 1 hand. Oh man, there we go. Okay. Okay, what is that? A special lubricant. Only for the class engineer. Okay, so that doesn't help, but we can sell this thing for 2 bucks. And that's okay too, because remember, money is pretty much experience. So we cannot sell it for 2 bucks, but for half. So for 1 buck, but still something. And then we can search the bed. There are several beds in this room. Character adjacent to one of them may search all of them. He must roll 3d6. For each result of 6, he finds objects worth 1 coin. If 2 or more 6, he finds a random common object. Nice. Okay, that was nothing. So that's it for this room. Okay, so here we are, trying to open the next door. And there's no trap. So time goes on. And okay, that is nothing too exciting. We can ignore the I'm going to ignore the artwork here. Just enter here. That's another medium room. And still nothing in this direction. Makes me a little nervous, but okay. Now we're going to draw 2 cards. We have amphoras and containers. And a fireplace. And then we roll if we have an encounter. And we do again have an encounter. So let's see what we get. Enemy spotted. Okay, so that's going to be a little crowded. Got to add 2 to the die roll. That's a 4, so that shouldn't be so bad. A warhound, 3 militiamen, and 1 shooter with a longbow. That shouldn't be so hard. Okay, so this is the group here. We got a fireplace here, and then we got the 3 militiamen placed like this. The warhound is back here, and here we got our shooter. And the fireplace says, got to roll a 6, and if we roll a 1, it's unlit. Okay, so there is light in the room. Now it is possible to push an enemy into that fireplace, and then he takes 3 fire damage dice. Okay. So let's see. And the amphoras are placed here. So we do a perception test again. Now the warhound has a perception of 1. And I have a 2, if I'm not mistaken, the cat and the hunter. Yeah, so they win that. That's an 8 against a 6. Do I want to re-roll their roll? I mean, okay, I'm not caught off guard because this roll here is lower than 3, which is my, that would be our intelligence. If both would be equal or exceed our intelligence, we would be caught off guard, which would suck because then we would turn their backs on them. I think I'm going to take the result and hope that it's not going to be that bad. They are not that strong, so okay, I think I'm okay here. So first, I mean, we'll see, it could go wrong, but I hope it's not going to go wrong. So first we start with the shooter, and I just wonder which one of the guys is easiest to hit. I think it's pretty much the same. So then he's gonna go there you are. Okay, he's gonna go with the guy with the lowest armor, which is the scout. So the shooter will try to hit the scout, so I assume he moves 1 space here and then shoots at the scout. And now I'm adjacent to a wall, so I think I do have heavy cover. Pretty sure about that. So actually I have no cover. If the line would kind of touch the wall, then it would be cover, but that's not the case here. We're standing right inside in the door, and he has clear line of sight. So he can shoot. He gets a -1 modifier because he moved to get into shooting position, as no modifier for the distance. I might have a higher agility than him though, and that is the case. So he's got a -2 modifier, so he needs a good roll. Oh God! Boy, that is horrible. I'm gonna force him to reroll that. I mean, this is just ridiculous. I only have 2 fortune left. That's really not good. So that is a 9. I'm not even sure if I think this is still enough. Holy shit. Yeah, that's enough. Incredible. And he did a critical damage. That's not good at all. Yeah, that's enough. So he gets, with a short bow. Didn't it say a short bow? Ah, wait a minute. No, it's a long bow. Ah. Okay. So he gets 5 dice. That's not good. That could kill me. So I got an armor of 4. Oh man, that's it. I'm dead. Okay, yeah, so not good. I'm going to spend another fortune, obviously. And if I roll a 5 or 6, which I don't, so I have to spend my last fortune to survive this shit. Okay, I'm not going to remove the guy because I have no wounds. I don't see a reason. I could now, following my rule, I could remove. I have actually 2 wounds, but I might actually. I mean, I can still. Oh, wait a minute! I'm not even dead. I have 8 life points. I am not dead. I take 5 wounds. I want to have back my 2. I want to have back my 2 fortune. I'm badly wounded, but I'm still alive. So I take 5 wounds, down to 1, but I am still alive. Okay. Wow, that was tough, man. And now these guys will attack. Actually, I think first the dog, the warhound, will attack. So he moves in here and attacks the barbarian. And that looks like it could be a hit. He's got 4. The barbarian also has 4, but he's got a -1 because of his axe. Yep, so that is a hit for the warhound. He does 3 damage, and I got 5. Okay, so I take a wound from this guy. Oh man. Alright, and he pushes me back. I'm guess going to go here then. And he moves in here. Okay. So that means now that the other guy, let's take him here. He now attacks the already wounded scout. But when he's here, I can use my defensive shot. And I will do that. I got a -2 though, and because I'm wounded, got a -3. I need a really good roll here. An 8 could be enough. Usually I would need a 6, but no, it's not enough because I'm wounded. So that means he will attack. So he moves in, and that's bad because I'm basically unarmed. Okay, that is very bad. That's enough. And that means now I'm gonna probably get killed. He's got 3 dice. And if he rolls a 4, I'm dead. Yeah, oh boy. So maybe that bow was not the best choice. So I'm killed. But now I can actually spend the fortune. Okay, I gotta spend them both to ignore that fatal blow. And now I'm gonna take this opportunity and I'm gonna move out of here. This is far too risky. So this guy moves now in, and I'm kind of laid down, and next turn I'm allowed to stand up. I cannot attack, but I could, for example, drink the healing potion. And nobody can attack me while I'm laying there, so that saves me for this turn. It's also one of my house rules. Okay, now it's these guys, and they don't have a target. They block the door. So there is not really anything going on now, I think. They don't do anything. And that was pretty bad for the first turn. And actually I forgot to roll here. No, nothing. So now it's me, and I'm gonna stand up here, and I'm gonna drink my healing potion. That allows me to remove 4 wounds. Ay, ay, ay. You know, and I'm really... Maybe I'm better off... Maybe I'm really better off using that sword. I mean, seriously. I would have had at least the shield. You know, man, I think this bow thing is so risky. I mean, I was very unlucky. The guy had a great shot, and this shooter... I wonder if I should continue using the bow. Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna still go with the bow. We'll see how this works out. Okay, then we'll start here, and I will go in berserker mode, I guess. So, and you know, do I want... No. Yeah, I'm just going to go into berserker mode with this guy, and I will attack the dude with his improvised weapon here. Okay, that's an 8 against an 8. I assume I don't know. So I got a -2 because of the berserker mode and because of the axe. This guy is 1 lower than me. Yeah, so I think... Oh, wait a minute. It says for every 3 militiamen placed on the board, add 1 extra at no cost. Gotta do that. Okay, so we got another militiaman. I forgot that. I'm gonna place him simply here. But he couldn't do anything either. But it's important. There's another guy. So that was not successful, I assume. And we got another roll. And again, no success. Shit. Okay, now it's time for the physician, and he attacks the dog. That's a 6 against a 6. However, I got a -1 because of my flail, but I think I got a higher combat value. Yeah, so it's even. The dog has an agility of 4. I only have an agility of 3 because of the leather armor. That means, sadly, I also did not get any advantage here. So that's it. There's nothing else I can do. So now these guys, yeah, now it's their turn. And no boost for them. So the shooter cannot activate now, which means he will activate at the very end, if there's anything he can do. And now the dog will activate because he has the highest VP, and he will go against the enemy which is easiest to hit, and that is going to be, I think, the barbarian. So that's an 8 against an 8. I'm still in berserker mode. So I think the dog hits. Yeah, pretty sure the dog hits, so that gives him 3 dice. Okay, that's 1 wound, so I mean, I can take a lot of wounds, but I'm taking a little too many, I have a feeling here. And then it's this guy, and he attacks the physician. Oh, and actually, I get pushed back now from the dog, and he follows. And now it's the physician, and he will attack now. I think actually the physician, might attack the celestial because it's easier to hit. No, not the physician. This militia guy will probably attack the celestial doing a step here. He can't do this. He can ignore melee range because the dog is adjacent to this guy, I think. It's a little bit tricky, but I think that's the way it works. So we go here and attack the celestial. So that's a 7 against a 7. I think I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. It's lucky because it would have been a critical, but I got a better combat value. So no damage here. But as you can see, these guys pushed me back into the room. So now they can move through the door and start attacking basically, which is not good at all. So let's activate one of these and so again, the one which is easiest to hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how far they can move. The militiaman has a movement of 5, so they're going to go again after the barbarian. They cannot reach this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they move here and fight the barbarian again. Again, they seem to have made it. It's a 7 against a 7. And yeah, I got a -2 modifier on my... Should not have gone berserk, man. That's not looking good at all. So that means now I take another 3 damage dice. I gotta reroll that one, right? That was not a clear 5 for me. Okay, so this time I didn't take any damage. Much better. But I think he still will push me back. I'm not totally sure, but I think so. So he moves closer. And then we got another militiaman, and yeah, he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna go after the celestial, I guess. So he moves in here. That's pretty crowded here, man. Big fight. And I think... So let's see, I think we're even when it comes to the values, but we also even when it comes to the agility. But he's got an improvised shield, and the shield is then the tiebreaker. So, I didn't. On the other hand, I'm invulnerable. I forgot that. So no damage here because he didn't roll a 6. And now it's this guy, and he moves 1, 2, 3. He moves here and attacks the physician. I think I'm still fine. I got a 5. He rolled 2 higher than I did, but he only has a 3, and I think my agility is also higher, so I'm okay. Actually, he only rolled 1 higher than I did, so I'm okay. And now we got the shooter again, and he moves now 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. I guess he moves here, maybe here, and tries to shoot this guy. Now he might as well just move 1 more. Doesn't really change, but now he's in close distance, so that helps him a little bit. And again, I mean, he already wounded him badly. Let's hope this time it's not going to be so bad. He's got a -2 modifier for the movement, though. He had to run quite a bit. So that's a -2 modifier. And then the other guy has a higher agility. So we have a modifier of -3 here. Oh man, that was close. I think I'm okay though. So he needed a 7, but he has an 8, but yeah, with all the modifiers, he needed an 11 or something. He needed a 10. So, okay, so that was a miss. Was good. Oh boy. Man, that's insane. I mean, look what's going on here. Boy, it's really time to do some damage. So I think I want to start with the Berserker again and trying to attack these spearmen. That's not going to be enough with the first roll. Let's hope the second one does some damage. Oh man, what's up with this guy? Terrible. Now I will. Wow, this is tough. I'm gonna activate this guy, the physician, and attack the dog. Oh man, come on. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. Okay, I guess it's time now for the scout to move in, and I'm gonna attack this guy here. Oh no, wait a second, this is bullshit. This is total crap, because I have the bow. Okay, so I'm gonna attack the shooter with the bow. I forgot that. I'm gonna attack the shooter with my bow. Oh wow, that's a good one. So that's a hit, and the shooter cannot block that or anything. So that means I do 5 damage because it was a critical. Wow, that's good. I get another one though. Okay, so I think it's 3. He's got 4 damage dice. Yeah, I do 3 damage, which at least wounds the shooter. So that's a start. Okay, and now what? I can still use the Celestial. She seems a bit in trouble here, but... So I'm gonna attack the dog with the Celestial. Get a -1. That's gonna be tough. I'm gonna try it anyway. I mean, the dog is just... I could also, maybe I should go with one of these. No, I think I'm gonna attack... Yeah, I'm gonna attack the dog. He has the least armor. That's not enough. Okay, bad. Really not a good one. So now it's again these guys, and let's see if they get a power card, and they don't, luckily. So let's start. We activate the shooter again first, and he's going to go against the target which is easiest to hit. Oh, actually, yeah, no, he can. I think he's simply going to shoot this guy now. Okay, that was a total mess. That didn't work out, and that's good. So now the Warhound will activate. And again, the target which is easiest to hit, and I assume that is the Celestial at that point. I mean, he's he doesn't have too many choices. Yeah, definitely the Celestial. And that didn't work out for the Warhound either. Good. Excellent. So now, let's see, one of these guys, the militiaman here, will attack the Berserker. Oh boy, that is a success. Two extra dice. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna take that. I can still re-roll. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna take it. So that means the guy gets 5 dice. That would be 2 damage. That would kill me. Yeah, that's not great. Oh boy. That is really bad. So what am I going to do now? I could force him to re-roll that, but you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to accept that. I'm going to spend a fortune, and on a 5 or 6 I can ignore the damage. So I'm going to spend my second fortune, but I will get out of here, and I'm going to lay myself again down so that I do not get attacked. Yeah, that's really not good. I hope I survive this shit. And now the other militiamen, let's say, yeah, I'm not sure, let's say this guy, he attacks the physician. And that is close. But I think I'm okay. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, I think, let's see. So it's a 10 against a 9. I have a higher. Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm 2 points better than he is. So that's fine. And now we got 2 more. No, we got 2 more militiamen left. So this guy will attack the Celestial. No, that doesn't work. So he basically has to attack the physician. So he's got to turn around, can attack the physician from behind. That's not good enough, luckily. And then this other guy will attack the Celestial. And that's also not good enough. I don't like this situation a bit. Okay, so now it's me again, and this guy is going to stand up. And he's going to drink the healing brew. So that is 1d3 life points. So let's hope for the best here. Oh god. So I only heal a single life point. So that isn't good. And well, I'm not allowed to attack now. I mean, this was all he could do. Just get in a little bit of a better shape so that he doesn't die immediately in the next combat turn. And okay, now let's see. I mean, this guy is not in a good shape anymore, so I think it's unlikely that he does a lot of damage. I might consider maybe attacking now this guy with the bow. So yeah, I want to do that. I'm going to shoot at this guy. I can shoot him from behind, so that should make it even easier. Yeah, that is a success. And that means I do 4 damage. He cannot use his shield because I attacked from behind. Oops. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's 2 damage. It's not so hot. Actually, it's 2 damage, but I mean, okay. I guess we can be happy about everything. I mean, this guy is, he's at the moment the most successful guy. I mean, we gotta remember that, right? He did already 5 damage to the other guys, and nobody else did anything. Okay, so now it's the physician, and I guess I'm gonna turn around like that so that this guy doesn't attack me from behind anymore, and I will attack the dog. Yeah, and it didn't work out, and wow, that sucks, man. And then it's the Celestial, and she will also attack the dog. Okay, that is good. That's a hit. And it's actually even a critical. So I get 4 dice. The dog has... shit. So the dog has combat an armor of 4. So that means... if I roll... Yeah, I need an armor of 3. So I could kill him if I roll 4 times 3 plus. Yeah. But okay, at least the dog is wounded. So that is also something, I guess. Okay, so let's roll a die here. That is a power card. Fortune. Okay. So let's see. Fortune goes to the guy who has the most value points, so the dog gets a fortune token. And the guy has to pay 2 points. There we go. So, we start again with the shooter. The shooter will attack the one which is easiest to hit. Now this guy is also an option, and I think they're pretty much the same, so I think he's gonna go for the one who has the lowest armor. Yeah, that's true. So he's gonna attack again the scout. Oh man, that's a 7. But luckily it's not enough because the shooter is wounded and the scout has also a pretty high agility. Okay, and then we continue with the dog, and the dog will try to attack the celestial. Okay, that is a success, but it's not a critical, so the invulnerable saves her. And now we got... So this guy will go against the barbarian. And that's okay. This guy will attack the physician. And that's okay. And now we got these 2 guys left. So one of them, this one, will attack the celestial. Yeah, let's do that because it's the one that is easiest to hit. We're good. And the other one might actually go. He's also pretty easy to hit. Yeah, I think he goes. He turns around. He can disengage because there's enough people adjacent, and he tries to attack the shooter. Now I got a defensive shot though, and that didn't work out. This is bad. So now he comes close. And he will attack, and I'm unarmed, which is bad, but the guy is wounded. So I got an 8, and he's got a 6. I'm okay, I think. I got a -1, but I got a higher combat value. He's wounded, so I'm fine. But it's not great. Okay, so it's me again, and I'm in berserker mode, so I'm going to move here and attack this guy first. Interesting. That might be enough. Got a 6. So I got a higher combat value, but I got a -1 for this thing. And -1 for berserker. So we're even. What about the agility? I think we're also even with the agility, and sadly this guy has a shield, so it didn't work out. Man, I'm really not doing good with this guy. And I'm gonna try again to attack. Maybe I should try to attack again. I'm gonna attack this time the wounded guy. Ugh, man, what? He's a total disaster. Okay. So the physician attacks the dog. No, wait a minute, that is not the most clever thing to do. The physician will attack this guy here, I think. Yeah, that is a success. So the good thing is, because of the flail, he's good against higher valued armor. And he needs a... No, he cannot block that because it's a critical success. So now I do 5 dice damage, and I'm pretty sure... Yeah, that should be enough. Yeah, it is. So finally we managed to kill one of these guys. Oh boy, so it looks a little better now. Then this guy, he will draw his elven sword, and he doesn't take a penalty for doing that. And he can use it as a double-handed weapon, which he obviously will do. Usually when you draw a weapon, you have to take a penalty, but in this specific situation, the elven sword is not a penalty. So let's see, I'm going to attack this guy here. And that looks good. So that means he can try to block. And he didn't. So now I get... I think 7 dice or something, which is pretty good, yeah. Oh man, was that bad. But it's still enough because he already is wounded. No, he's not. No, he's not. It's just 1 fucking damage. Shit. Okay, man, that's really horrible. I mean, look at that roll. Okay, so I think the physician already did attack. Wait a minute, that's all a little weird. I think... I messed this up. Yeah, I attacked this guy, but the wounds that were at him were actually with the hound. I don't remember how many wounds I did to him, though. Shit. I think it might have been like 3. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave this guy here, and I think I might have done like 3 wounds or something. I'm not sure anymore. So I'm going to give him 3 wounds, and the hound also still has 3 wounds. And now the Celestial will attack the hound. And that is a success. So I get 3 dice. It is a success, but only because the guy was already wounded, because the parrying dagger also forces me to subtract 1. But that's okay now, and yeah, we managed to kill the dog. Okay, fine. Boy, but still, I mean, yeah, it's still a lot going on here. So now let's see how they are doing. Oh, actually, you know what? The dog has a fortune. He can force me to reroll. I forgot about that. Yeah, so I gotta do a reroll on the wounds here. But still, okay, the dog is dead, and I'm gonna roll now this one here. Okay, so that means now he's allowed to draw a second card, and that is accuracy. A creature of the dark player's choice gets a +2 to the result of its attacks during its current turn. Use this card at the beginning of the dark player's turn before activating the creatures. So we're going to use the one who has the best the best combat value, I guess. He's going to play 2 here. You know, it's a tough choice. I mean, we could also take the shooter, but I think usually you take the guy with the best combat value. So, I mean, the shooter would do more damage. They all have the same amount of value points. You know what? I'm going to randomize that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, so that means actually this guy gets the accuracy. And we shouldn't forget that. It's just this combat turn. Okay. Yeah. So that means, let's start with the shooter. So the shooter attacks this guy. And I'm not even sure if he will do that, because there's a special rule for shooters that says if the target is adjacent to an ally and the shooter needs a 10 or more, it will choose another target. If this is not possible, it will choose to relocate. And this is I think this might be the case here. The shooter is wounded, and this guy has a higher agility. Now, I think he needs a 9. Yeah, the shooter needs a 9. So he will try the shot. And exactly what happened, that was what I was afraid of. He hit this other dude instead. And it was a shot from, well, you could argue it was a shot from the side. So the other guy has it. No, it was a critical. So that means he cannot even block that. And so, so I'm pretty sure he kills his friend now. That's awesome. So he gets an additional die, of course, because it's a critical. And yeah, this guy was already wounded. So yeah, he got the accuracy, but sadly he didn't. Oh man, that was definitely funny. Okay, so that means now we got these other guys here, the militiamen. So this one is attacking the berserker. That's an 8 against an 8, and I'm pretty sure this is enough. So that means the militiaman gets 3 dice. The berserker has a 5, and that's another wound against him. Oh man. Holy moly. Then, well, this guy simply will attack the physician. And that is also a success, I assume, at least. Well, I'm not sure though. He's wounded, so he's got a -1. And that means overall he's got a 12. Yeah, I got a 7, and I can add 5. But I got the flail, which is a -1. So yeah, it seems like he is actually successful. Anything I can squeeze out? I don't think so. No, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's successful here. Okay, so that means he has a critical. That means I cannot block that with my buckler. So he gets 4 dice here. Yeah, that's 2 damage, 2 wounds. Wow, man. Pretty sure we have to rest after this fight. And now the other guy attacks the Celestial. And luckily, not a success here. So now it's me again, and let's see what we do. Well, first we're going to try to attack this guy. That was, again, I don't think that was a success. Yeah, no, it wasn't. I'm just not good enough with all these negative modifiers. It's really a problem. I shouldn't go into Berserker mode. Yeah, I didn't do any damage here. I mean, if I hit, but it doesn't make any sense to go into Berserker mode, basically. I lost quite a few attacks because of this -1 modifier. Okay, so let's see. What I'm going to do now is... Okay, I'm going to move 2 spaces, and I'm going to attack with my Elven Sword this guy here. Oh boy, that's a 9 against a 7. Again, that's not enough. So then the physician attacks this wounded guy here. That is a success, and I'm pretty sure I can kill... Yeah, pretty sure I can kill him now. It was a critical. Yeah, okay, so that's good enough. So at least this guy is gone. And I can move in here, and I don't know, I don't want to do that. And the Celestial... I could try to disengage. Wonder if I want to do that. I mean, I could try to disengage and then cast a spell on this guy. Maybe that could be a better choice. Yeah, you know, I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to disengage. So I got to roll 2 dice. I need a 7, and I have that. So I can move back here, and now I can cast the Light Spear on this guy. And yeah, I think I want to do that. Okay, that is a success. He has a shield though, so that means he uses this shield, but it will break automatically because it is this improvised shield. But I can only do now 3 damage dice against his intelligence, well, which is 4, so that's not so bad. Okay, I mean, I deal at least 2 damage here. All right, it's them again. We start with the shooter, and the shooter is gonna try... Oh, well, now he is engaged with this guy, so first he's got to try to disengage because there is no other enemy anymore. And he did that successfully. So he moves away now, and the question is now, who is easiest to hit? And let's see. So I think pretty much everybody... Well, actually the Celestial would be easiest to hit. So I'm going to disengage. I'm going to move here. Maybe here. Get a little bit away from these guys. I don't know if it's a good idea to be in the corner. Maybe not. So I'm going to stay here actually. And then I'm going to shoot at the Celestial. So let's see. That's a 7. That's not enough. I mean, you could argue if the invulnerability is somehow counts as a hitting penalty. But I don't see it that way. It's just a damage problem, right? Okay, so that was that. And now this guy attacks, and he attacks the one with the lowest armor, which is him. Okay, we're good. And now last, it's this guy, and he moves now against him. And we're good. Okay, now it seems like we're doing better and better. Okay, so I'm going to attack here with the physician. And that is pretty much it. Got 5 dice. Yeah. Okay, so I managed to kill that militiaman here. I'm going to turn around. Now, man, I'm going to try to attack with this guy again. With the berserker, I'm going to try to attack him, but man, this is so hard for me. Okay, no, I can't do it. I just can't do it. Nope. Again, berserker didn't land a single hit here. So now I'm going to try with him. With the elven sword. And again, it didn't work. Incredible. I'm going to disengage, and I'm going to try to attack the shooter. I think I got pretty good odds with the Celestial to do that. I only need to do a single damage. And that is actually good enough. So that gives me 3 dice. And there it is, our damage. So I managed to kill the wounded shooter. And by the way, you know, no, he cannot do a defensive shot because he has a longbow, and longbows do not do defensive shots. Okay, so now there's only this guy left. And again, we have a power card. And that's another fortune. So that's... Man, okay. So let's place that here. And then he attacks the one easiest to hit. And I got a feeling this is the berserker. Oh man, this time at least, no problems. And so that's it. And now it's me. And now the berserker will attack. And that didn't work out again. Incredible. And again. Oh boy, look at that. Not even now do 4 6s. Not even this time the berserker manages to hit. It's incredible. Okay, anyway, now it's yeah, we're gonna go with the scout. Let's see. This is gonna be close. It's 4 against a 5. I think so. It's a tie when it comes to the combat value, but my agility is higher. Is it? Yeah, my agility is higher. No, it's not, because of the leather armor. And because he has a shield, he wins that. Oh man, so that means the physician has to move in. So he goes here, and he attacks now. Is it from behind? I guess the physician attacks from behind, yeah. Okay, that's an 8 against a 10. Again, really tough, really close. So we got a 5, +1 because it's from behind, -1 because of the flail. Okay, so I got an 8 + 5. So that is a 13, and this guy, I think he also has a 13. Yep, he also has a 13. But I got a better agility. So in this situation, I actually win. So I do... He cannot block because I attacked from behind. That might be enough. Yeah, that's enough. 4 damage. I managed to kill him. But he can force me to reroll that because of his fortune. Still, that's enough. Oh boy. What an insane battle. 2 of my guys were technically killed. Absolutely ridiculous. Really, really bad. I had to spend 2 of my healing potions, I think. That was very bad. I think I only got 1 healing potion left. That's a big issue. Yeah, no, we got 2 left. Luckily we found the healing brew. That helped us. Well, I mean, it's just 1. Okay, and so we can interact now with the amphoras here that were in the other room. So let's do that. So we're going to roll 5d6 and maybe we can find some stuff. Would love to find a healing potion. We found nothing. Great. And now I have to rest. I'm in a terrible shape. So I got to rest, which means I'm going to lose 2 turns. But resting allows me to heal 3 wounds for everyone, heal a fortune for everyone, and also regain 1 mana. And because I have the medicine here, I can even heal 4 wounds for everyone. So that means we're all back at full health. But you know, that really comes for a price because time is so valuable in this game and we just lost 2 turns. So I get my fortune back here. This guy gets 1 fortune back. And now he is also down to 1 fortune. And yeah, that is no longer... I'm going to give him the shield. That is no longer a safe... yeah, so he cannot save himself if he dies. We got the unicorn blood though, which basically is also 1 saved life if things go really wrong. And I think she also gets 1. Yeah, she also gets a fortune. And now the interesting question is, I think I'm going to take the healing light back. Yeah, that's important because I need that to heal my guys. And we can now search. We can search the bodies. I forgot about that. So we killed the warhound, 4 militiamen. So that's 5 and a shooter. So we can roll 6 dice. Okay, I mean, that's okay. So we get $3. And we found a common item and a potion. So that's another beer, which is nice. I'm going to give that to him, I guess. And then we found a potion. And this is one of these. So that is an obsidian point. Okay. Abundant in some volcanic environment. I cannot read that. Useful for making potions and gadgets. Nice. Okay. So maybe we can use that at the alchemist next time. Fine. So I'm going to load this up here. It was quite an intense battle. And I mean, we're getting closer here. I think we're still okay with time. As long as things don't go wrong. But yeah, I don't know, man. That was a tough battle. I didn't expect that. Okay, so yeah, hope to see you on the next video. Bye.